Astros have a complete team. Pitching, batting, defense. I mean, all around, bro. This team is amazing, and I think that they have probably the biggest chance to go the distance.
They're just built for the playoffs, dude.
I mean, the Twins, unfortunately, they don't have Christian Yelich, which I don't think it's going to be...
But did you see that murder that they did last night? 10-2?
Who?
Fucking the Twins?
Fucking two?
Against the Tigers. I know the Tigers are trash this year, but still.
Man.
With their second team, bro.
Yeah.
They sat all their starters, and their second team whooped.
So here's the thing about the Twins. Them and the Yankees are tied for the most home runs in a baseball club for a season. It's 299 each. Yeah, 300.
They broke it today. 300.
300?
300, bro.
Both of them?
No. The Twins.
The Twins?
The singles. Yeah, I think today was the single, the last game of the season.
Wow.
300, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, you know there's players that don't even get that in a career?
I know. Nevertheless, the whole team did it in one. That's a lot of home runs. Something's up.
Thank you! Somebody's taking supplements, bro!
Nah. No. That's not one of the allegations. One of the allegations is because the NFL, the MLB bought out Spalding, and Spalding makes their baseball.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like they changed their engineering of it, and so it's wound tighter. Is what our people are saying. And the other one is a launch angle now on batting that they're training to shorten up their hits and to aim higher. Shortening up, it's a faster velocity. I mean, these pitchers are coming in 100 miles an hour, bro. You hit it at a perfect angle. That's one of the allegations. The other ones is, the main one.
Well, if they're switching the way they hit, that's nothing illegal about that.
Right. But
the balls are suspect.
I mean,
I personally believe there might be a little Mexican supplements up in somebody's ass. But that's just me in every sport.
I think they did want to buy the ball a little tighter. I think the MLB was to change the trajectory of the game. They want to reduce time. That's been a big complaint. These 12, 15 innings that happen, they want to reduce time. And now...
you know how you fix that?
Well, they're implementing a clock on pitching.
I agree.
Just like how it is on football. You got 30 seconds. It's something similar to the next pitch.
If they want to reduce time, they need to do like the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, put a man on first, or what is the second? What?
Mercy rule, bro. If you're up by the 7th inning, 10 runs, mercy rule, you win the game.
Which is what ultimately gets you there.
Yeah.
By having that extra man on base when you start off. It's like, all right, go. You know what I mean? Like, it's... People will complain about it. It's America's pastime, which I get it, but I mean, dude,
it's a pastime.
The other night we had one of the longest games ever. It went 7 hours, bro.
I can't do that.
I'm out. I'm not. Well,
I can't, especially on TV.
On TV or in person.
No. In person is cool because you can like do other shit in the stadium.
Are you kidding me, bro? Those freaking bleachers, bro. Come out walking like SpongeBob.
You know what it is that we're not smokers. So we don't have to get up to go get a smoke break and stretch our legs. But if you're a smoker, cool. I got another 5 innings to go.
Smoke break. And then you got the 7-inning stretch. More than once. Yeah, I mean. Baseball is about to get really good. And this is one of the best times of the season because you got the middle, about to be the middle of the season of football. The ending of baseball, which is great. And then you got basketball coming here next month.
Ooh, buddy. It's going to be a whole different league, bro. So many moves in the offseason. The Lakers are probably one of the scariest teams right now.
They are, but you know what's funny? Vegas actually has the Clippers.
I forgot that's their first season, right?
Yeah,
Vegas
with Kawhi. No. What I'm trying to tell you is that Vegas had the Clippers projected to win the title because Klay Thompson is no longer with Golden State. Kevin Durant's not with Golden State anymore. And Klay Thompson is injured. He's going to be back until like the last quarter of the season. So that whole team right there is jacked up. You got to deal with Houston now that this guy's over there balling with man. It's bro.
It's going to be an interesting season.
It's great to be alive right now.
Oh, dude, sports is amazing. But talking about great time to be alive, it's a great time to be a boxing fan. It's a great time to be a boxing fan.
First of all, did you see Spencer and Porter's price yesterday?
I did not. You're going to have to update me on this, bro.
I will. Okay, so first of all, It was a 20-minute long video. You know me. My attention span is way.
You're like 3 minutes. Like, fuck it.
That's right.
But just watch the whole thing.
Right. So there was a clip where they showed the most important parts, which was Earl Spence talking trash to Spencer the whole time.
Oh shit.
Spencer was like, you know, I've never fought anybody like me. Basically, he told the dude that you're an in-shape street fighter. He told Porter he's an in-shape street fighter, and that he fights like he's swimming, and that he doesn't know how to swim. And he I mean, which he wasn't lying. He's not the most technical boxer. He goes in there like a bull trying to get the matador, bro. I mean, he goes in there. He's aggressive. He charges. You know, he called him a dirty fighter. Kind of is. He headbutts a lot with his braids. He always gets his hair braided. He cuts. He's cut up multiple people. He called him out again on live TV again. I mean, I personally don't. I think he's in his head big time, bro. And if you win that game, that head game, bro, you know he's going to the body. Errol Spence, bro, Dallas boy.
Errol Spence is a fucking motherfucker, bro.
He really is.
I love that dude. He's fun to watch. But I'll tell you this, man, Porter. He's not pretty, but he's made a career out of being a workman fighter.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Spence fight that type of fighter. Not a fighter that'll be in his face all 12 rounds, make the fight dirty.
Well, Mikey was supposed to be that.
But it doesn't count.
Right.
I'm sorry, it just doesn't.
No, and it didn't count. But that's my point. He was supposed to be that. But Earl, and this is Mikey Garcia.
Mikey Garcia's a fucking
Mikey Garcia
stud.
will beat Porter.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is that Earl is so good that Mikey Garcia cannot execute his game plan because he's that good.
But Porter's bigger.
I mean, naturally, but
big.
Spence is still
No, I'm not. Look,
still bigger than everybody else.
Listen. All I'm saying is like this: Spence has the talent, the size, the speed, the ring acumen, the ring generalship, the fight IQ. Technically, he's better everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay, except for one thing.
What?
Moving forward.
What do you mean?
The way Porter fights is like, fuck it, I'm not going to be good, I'm going to get tagged, but I'm going to be in your face all 12 rounds and outwork you. I might not land, but I'm going to beat up your hands, your shoulders, your body, tag you how I can in the face. Kind of like Margarito was when Margarito was coming up before he got alleged. Remember, like he was never pretty, but he was always just kind of like in your face.
You out of all people should know how I feel about Margarito.
You know how I feel about Margarito too.
Especially you because you're Puerto Rican.
You know how I feel about Margarito too, but it has nothing to do with Margarito. It has everything to do with the style. And usually when a fighter is like that, it throws the rhythm off a technical fighter. Because the technical fighters, they need to find the rhythm so they know how to break in and out of that rhythm. Spence is the rhythm fighter. When Spence finds his rhythm, he can break in and out of it at will. But if he doesn't find rhythm, we've never seen him not find rhythm. And I think Porter can break that rhythm and make a dirty fight. Yeah, it'll be dirty. Yeah, there's going to be low blows. Yes, there's going to be potential headbutts. But guess what? I like this fight because of the potential, like, griminess of the fight. That's
it
what
could get grimy.
I
really,
like that.
And
I like that.
And I'm thinking will, but I don't think it's going to last long.
No, I mean, it depends. At this point, they're both world class. Got to give it up to that.
Sure.
I like how you just tear down everything I say with one word.
I said sure.
Right?
I agree.
Like they're both world class. They're both motherfuckers. At this level, dude, it's who dominates. Who's first? Who's first? If Porter comes out strong and just gets dirty, and I don't mean dirty as in like fouls, just like makes a fight dirty, makes it his fight. That street brawl, Spence is in for a long night, dude.
But part of that is finding the distance because there's a huge distance in space between him and where he fights and where Spence is. He's a way bigger fighter than Porter, and in order for him to make it that fight, he's gonna have to get inside, and in order for that to happen, Spence is gonna have to allow that fight to happen.
It's true too. That is true.
It's just that distance, closing the distance. All it is, and if Spencer could get there, it could be a way different fight than what we're thinking it's going to be, for sure.
I mean, do I still think Spence takes it via UD, maybe TKO later rounds? Yes, 100%. But like, don't get it twisted. Like,
no, he's always that guy that's going to have a boxer's chance of fighting a puncher's chance. Always.
If he was as technical as he was with Mikey, in every fight he's done, and just straight hammer him, get the fuck out the way, hit, and good punching combination like he always does, I see him running away with this fight. But he's one of those guys that I love to watch, not because he's pretty, it's because he makes the fight dirty. He makes the other guy work.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, it isn't his technicality, it isn't that he's winning on the scorecards, it is that he straight up puts up pace on people, and by the 5th or 6th round, 8th round, they're gassed, and he's not.
Yeah, I mean, he trains hard, that's for sure.
And what is it? Conditioning makes a, I forget how the saying goes. Basically, makes us all pussies. Like, if we don't have the conditioning, it makes us all pussies.
Yeah. So one of the things that that I saw about Spencer, I saw another interview today that somebody had asked him after that Prince conference was, he goes, do you feel? He basically asked him, if you ever get scared about, fighting, like, what if this happened, what if this happens, and or what if his response was that he has Al Heyman as his promoter, and that one of the things that he never goes into a fight worried about the money, about if he gets hurt, because if he loses money, because Al Heyman, since the beginning, I thought it was amazing what he said. I've never heard anybody talk this good about Al Heyman ever. He said that man, what he does to boxers is he takes care of them after their career. He makes sure during their career that they're taken care of after their career. So maybe he's not like, as he's gotten older, maybe his mind has changed, Al Heyman. But he was saying that like he helps him with the Roth IRAs. He's helping save money. I mean, Al Heyman has paid for other boxers' funerals after they have passed away. That there is a business aspect to boxing that Al Heyman does, not only while you're his boxer, but he makes sure that you're taken care of monetarily after your career.
You know where that comes from, though, right?
I don't.
That comes from working with Mayweather for so many years.
Right? Yeah.
And Mayweather basically Mayweather laid out the foundation. It was like, cool, if I'm gonna fight maybe once a year, twice a year, at the most, right? He was like, for every fight, it could be my last, so I'm gonna get paid as much as I can, and I'm gonna invest as much as I can.
Right.
Now, we all know that Mayweather isn't known for being frugal, right?
Or maybe,
but he's also known to show that he has so much money in the bank account that he doesn't even have to cash his last check.
Right. And that to me it was another game. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that he's not afraid to lose a fight. He's not afraid to lose money, and what that does to me, a fighter now he's not, instead of 100% money motivated, he has that true fighter's mentality. Like, yo, I want to beat this guy because I'm good with money.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna beat him up because I'm the best, and I'm not gonna beat him up so I can win this purse, so I can win the.
It's an interesting.
You know what I mean? And I was like, holy crap, dude! And I was like, this is gonna be. In my head, I was like, this guy's winning this fight.
Which reminds me, switching gears, kind of in the fight game, but like Masvidal was talking about that in his last interview. He was like, when they find out these numbers, people are gonna cry. He was like, I just got my family set up for life.
Yeah.
So, what does that tell you? When a fighter says that, he was like, oh, I'm out here to beat this motherfucker's ass. I'm not here for the money anymore. I already got taken care of. Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Yeah, bro. Like, you love fighting. And you really want to beat this guy. Not for money, but because
it wakes you up
you're
in the morning.
best. Yeah.
Wakes you up in the morning. Dude, I'm excited for the Spence V Porter fight, dude. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see how the fight takes place. I personally, before you give your prediction, I give it unanimous decision to Errol Spence. I think Porter's tough enough to last all 12.
I believe so.
It's going to be very one-sided, though. I think so. I think Porter's going to show shades of brilliance, especially in the middle rounds. But once Spence finds that rhythm and and that distance. I think he's just a sniper, dude. He's a sniper.
I think you hit it on